Red Bulls and weed. I gotta figure out, okay, I gotta figure out something here. Right, like, cause like, people in Discord who are subscribers should have the subscriber role. And I thought that there's a way to do this. Nice. What? Oh, okay. 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 Okay, I'm figuring this out. Oi, oi! Hi. What up, my buddy? Welcome. We're wiggling around. I look like a Game of Thrones character? Ooh. I'm looking to see if I have any cool costume pieces that I can put on to look more like a Game of Thrones character. Just my kimono. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Watch. The night is dark and full of terrors. You must trust in the God of the Red. He is. He controls all things. He sees all things. He knows all things. I put my faith in him not because it is faith, but because I know he is real. Okay, that's the end of that. I had fun. Yeah, I like the animus. I like math and science, and I like not being in pain. Blech. Connected your Twitch account to Discord. Ooh, we did it! Okay, so now if I go to my sync. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Okay. It just synced 7 people, so I think I don't know why it didn't sync the rest, but maybe because their name isn't the same on Twitch and on Discord. But if their name's the same, or if they have their shit integrated, it will sync them. So it's no longer my responsibility. It's not my fault anymore if Nightbot kicks your ass. I didn't do it. And yes, I said math. I like spreadsheets a lot. Maybe I should have said that more than I like math. I like spreadsheets a lot. I like putting spreadsheets inside of spreadsheets sometimes. Operational logic. Which is technically a math. I studied economics, so statistics was a really important part of that, obviously, and speculation. Yeah, basically. Ooh. Optimization. That's one I haven't heard of. That sounds interesting. Cat, why? You just want love. Number theory is some crazy shit. Like Graham's number and shit like that. Like, are you? Do you really need to do that? You know what logic is. It's like fucking... Oh my god. Let's get some parameters here, right? So you get your Boolean values. You then get your propositions, P1, P2, P3. You have fucking all the bullshit that you have to do to then show that you're not. Oh my God, Socrates set the whole table. A whole table of bullshit that I had to learn. Was it Socrates? Logic tables. Socratic. Truth tables. Oh my god, this shit. What? Why? Okay, you're just being a dipshit. Bye. Hey, because someone says they like math, they better actually immediately act like a fucking professor of mathematics. Go fuck yourself. I like cats. Well, what part of cats do you like? Talk about their kidneys and their livers and how they function right now. Recite all cat facts immediately. Don't Google. Just recite cat facts that you know. You can't say you like cats otherwise. But as I said before, I think so now Twitch should know who are subscribers and give them a subscriber role, and then they can post links in Discord. I think we're there. I think we have the technology. Let's give a notice. Ooh, okay. I honestly don't even remember which lily I'm using right now. I'm using the one that both players sacrifice two creatures. Every time a creature dies, you get a card. That one is the one I use. I like the one with the zombies. She seems fun if you built a zombie deck. There's a Knights meta, which is pretty interesting. There's still this whole Simic Flash thing, which is like playing creatures on your opponent's turn and getting bonuses for not playing any creatures on your turn. And then there's yeah. That's the one. That's the one that's good. Almost always on the turn I play her, I have to play the make us both sacrifice. But it's usually because I don't have any creatures out and they do. And then they have to sacrifice creatures. And then after that I get to start playing the make zombies. I don't think I've ever even hit her ultimate. Yeah, 6 mana. It's hard. It's hard. She's usually not out until like fucking turn 8. Unless you're really mana heavy, in which case you are kind of boned on other resources. But I think I have 2 of her in my deck. I think I have 1 in play and then 1 in sideboard, and I bring the sideboard in if I know they're playing like a long, late game kind of thing. Right now, most of what I've been playing against is red deck wins. Just people playing fucking monsters with haste, a few shocks, and that's that. I didn't get you. So I can't play any of my like pay life to do stuff because it gets me too low. And then they get me. Let's play a little Magic. Oh, I kind of want to try out these other games. I downloaded free Steam games. I got Dota Underlords, and I got Minion Masters, and I got Critica Reboot. Which one should I play? Critica Reboot, Dota Underlords, Minion Masters. Oh, kill me. I also got a bunch of games from Steam that I fucking pirated last night. What did I get? What's my haul? Yar har har. What did the pirates bring in last night? Gloomhaven, Realms of Magic, Sigma Theory. This Land is My Land didn't work. Surviving Medieval. Remnant from the Ashes, Profane Pathway, Grimshade. Yeah, Dota Underlords. It's like supposed to be a card game or some shit. It's real popular because of how many people played Dota. And then also a bunch of card game players who started playing it. That'd be cool if I had a Pompadour. I'd be like a JoJo character. Kitty, you need water. Yeah, I wanted to check out the free-to-play industry. Yeah, because I heard there was a few ones that were not like totally pay to win, so I grabbed those. here we are. But then I also have magic. Then I also have magic to play. But I don't know what it is about this season that I'm not digging. Like, my deck is cool. Maybe it's that I have a good deck. Maybe I don't like that. Maybe that frustrates me. Slow morning. No viewers aside from my homie. We'll see about that. Can I play Fury while streaming now? Now that I have better heat diffusal? Because if I can play Fury, that'd be legit. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, where are they? I don't know. Last night before, I had 17 viewers at one point. I was like, hey guys, what up? I actually got a lot of new followers at night. From the last couple nights where I've slept all day and then I've been up all night. Apparently I have to download Fury. Apparently I uninstalled it. I did. I deleted my entire Steam library because I put my Steam library on a new hard drive and I needed to free up space on that hard drive. So something else. Okay, what? What do we got? We got all these new games. Let's unpack those and send them on over. We're going to extract files to Megaterra X games. Go. All right. I'm kind of excited to try out Sigma Theory, actually. It's supposed to be like a 4X strategy future thing. We might actually wander away from the just chatting category today. It might happen for the first time in like 2 weeks. We might be category jumping today because I might play some games. Today might be a fucking gaming day. Damn it, I have to take Sarah to the dispensary. If you want to like hang out and smoke today, I'm thinking of a strategy where I have you come over and hang out and smoke and have Sarah come over for her dispensary run while you're with me so that she feels like she's interrupting. And that way we get it done really quickly. And that way she'll just be like, oh, okay, let's just go get it handled. And then she'll just drop us off. And then we'll hang out more. And that'll all just be done. But I also need a dispensary run today. So if you need a dispensary run today, we could turn this into a fucking parade. And you might be able to hit up a dispensary that you've never been to before. I like to go to TrueMed. And I forget what the thing was on the first purchase. It was either 20% off or it was like a pre-roll. I don't know. But we'll see. There are some questions I want to ask you as a friend that I don't want to ask on stream. Like about, like, stuff. Ow! Ow. I need to stretch. Shut up, cat. This isn't pet cat time.
Say what again?
Fuck. Hello, Elder Games. Is anybody with long hair and a mustache essentially Jesus to people? Jesus isn't like a full thing. No. Oh, I guess I kind of need to shave. Alright, alright. Alright, fine. I'll be Jesus today. Where's my necklace? My necklace isn't showing. That's the problem. That's the real problem. There we go. Let it catch the glint of that sunlight and show the world that Satan is Lord. What up? What up? What up? What up? Alright. Ow, fuck. I'm still waking up and cracking all my bones. I need to call my fucking therapist's office. Hold on. Hold on. We might have to do that right now. Alright. Alright. Where's my phone? I have messages. Shit. Who? Why? Don't talk to me, people. Oh, it's all just duplicates of us talking on Discord. Anyway. Alright. What's my purpose in my life? Lately, to go to doctors. To go to the next doctor's appointment on my calendar. That's my purpose in life at the moment. Of which look at that, it's already in my phone. So we gotta make it so that when I go here, it doesn't have this anymore. Perfect. Wait, what? I hate this place so much. I hate this place so much. They only have 2.3 stars on Google. Think about that. How many bad ratings you gotta have 2.3 stars on Google? Hi there. Oh, you're a big gay bear, aren't you? Hi. Okay, we did it. We did it, boys. Ah, we did it, boys. We did it, cat. I got an appointment with the best therapist in the fucking world. So here we go. December 11. Bingo doodaloo, it's on the board. These Post-its are my best friend. Let's put the mic back on. Let's get close again. Fine, you go do your errands. You go do your errands, for mine hath been done. I am the errandless. That's my super nemesis name. I am errantless. Yeah, yeah. There's job openings with the central government. Yay! Why is this? Why am I being emailed about that? Let's check our other emails. Yada yada yada. Team Yang. That's great. Yep. Got a new Etsy sale. Yep. Okay. We're caught up. We're caught up on phone stuff. No viewers. Cool. The Obroma Choco. Theo Broma Choco. Hi. How you doing? Am I goth? I'm in my 30s. I don't really identify with anything like that. Those are pretty high school kind of terms. Yeah, if your knowledge of religion is pretty limited, then you could call me a Satanist. If your knowledge of world religion is pretty complex, then I'll give you a more complicated answer. I'm agnostic leaning towards atheist, with the alternative being dystheism. No, it's not a subfaction of Satanism. It's that I'm not actually a Satanist. But Satanism in and of itself isn't a religion. There's no... The Church of Satan isn't a belief in anything. The Church of Satan is Anton LaVey making fun of Christianity, plus a bunch of personal empowerment stuff. One cannot reasonably have knowledge about the existence of or non-existence of a God, so one should only reasonably be agnostic. I'm agnostic leaning towards atheist, meaning I don't think that there's a God. The alternative on my agnostic scale, if there were or is a God, I'm dystheistic, which means that I believe that that God or gods actively dislike humans, or want to harm us, or are evil. That, my metaphysical beliefs aside about creation, I practice what is called chaos magic, which is an infusion of all religions as methods of placebo to achieve near magical effect. That was a lot. That was a big mouthful for me to have to repeat. I'm agnostic leaning towards atheist. However, the alternative, because I don't believe you can have knowledge whether there is or is not a God, but I don't think that there is one. But if there is one, I think that that God or gods are evil and don't like humans, which is called dystheism. So I say I'm dystheistic. I think that God hates us. So that all, no. If he were indifferent, then there would not be a creation. Why would a totally neutral God create anything? There has to be motivation, and motivation carries with it morality. So if God created the universe, God created the universe with suffering in it. And if God is infinitely powerful, God did not need to create suffering. Or God is not infinitely powerful. There does not need to be suffering. Or God is not infinitely powerful. So, God created suffering. Why? All it does is harm us. So, yeah, I think that God is evil. But I don't believe in God. Then that's not a God. Then what is that? Now you're just swapping around the definition of what a God is. Then we're not talking about the same thing. Then you're talking about an invisible neutral observer in space. Okay, sure. He created a lifeless, pointless universe, and then life just happened to happen to it. Then what about his infinite power? So he's not infinitely powerful in your mind. Because if he is, he should see the outcome. He's omniscient. He knows everything about the universe, and therefore would know that this creation will bring about the suffering of thinking beings within it. I don't feel like having the argument from suffering right now. I'm not trying to insult you with that. I'm just tired. It's an interesting argument, and I can see going either way on it. I totally do. Read about it. It's really cool. And then I just happen to fall on the side of it's called the argument from suffering, and it is used as a proposition to prove that there is no God. And I think that that's a pretty reasonable proof, the argument from suffering, if you end up looking that up. But if you take it back one step, then you're left with God as evil, which I think is a very interesting concept. And as I am a person with chronic pain, I like to shake my cane at the sky sometimes and yell at God, even though I don't believe in him. And I go, "Why? Curse me!" Ah! So some days I have days like that. Yeah, definitely. And if you then, you can then reel back God's power and say, well, then God doesn't know about suffering. Or he didn't know he was going to cause suffering. I keep saying he as though it's an individual male God, but you get what I'm talking about, right? So either he didn't know there would be suffering, or he doesn't care that there would be suffering. Like he knew that humans would like, let's say like God just wanted to make a universe ball, right? He was just like, I just want to go like this and make a universe, right? And then just kind of look at it and be like, hey, there's a universe. Do I know that there are beings inside here that are suffering as a result of me poofing this thing into existence? A Christian would say yes, because they believe in omniscient God. God knows everything. So he looks at the universe and he knows that exactly. If he's omniscient, he knows there's suffering. Unless that is to torture us further. Pleasure only prolongs man's torture. Some would say the wisest thing to do would be to immediately kill yourself upon awareness of the universe, so that you can avoid maximum amount of displeasure, right? Because pleasure, its opposite. How do I put this? Okay, I love Red Bull. I don't, but let's say I do. I totally love Red Bull, and I think it's amazing, right? Extinction of this thing, then I go, right, hold on, I'm going to get there. So I go, man, I don't have that thing I love, so now I'm in pain. What up, boys? The opposite, right, is like you're jamming a needle into my head and that hurts. You extinguish that and I don't feel pleasure. I just no longer feel pain. Which is really interesting. So pain's opposite, or pain's extinction, is not pleasure. But pleasure's extinction could create pain. Wouldn't you want to feel pain? Why the fuck would you want to feel pain? Why? Look, I am in pain constantly, every day. So I'm going to tell you, well, yeah, that's the evolutionist perspective, right? Is that like, and little babies that are born who don't feel pain, like it causes nothing but problems for them. Like they step on things and don't know they're stepping on them, and they burn themselves and stuff like that. But But the catharsis of overcoming that suffering, and that's something that's relatable to everyone, right? But that's my point, Hoist, though, is that pain and suffering aren't necessarily the same thing. So I understand pain, like, as biomechanical units. Pain is not suffering. Pain is a signal that says, stop doing what you're doing. Stop it. It's going to hurt the body. So, like, then you go, ooh, ow, I'm not going to touch that hot thing, right? But suffering is like longing, sadness, the feeling of otherness, I'm trying to think of more, but like existential crisis. Suffering is a little bit different than pain. Suffering is not something where you can extinguish the source and it goes away, because there's no direct source of suffering. Yeah, I'd also like to know Hoist's method of proving with math. And that's why most scientists believe in macroevolution, is because they didn't listen to mathematicians and biochemists. Like proof by opposition, right? If you don't listen to mathematicians and biochemists, you then believe in macroevolution. Because I feel like I listen to a lot of mathematicians and biochemists, and they are totally for macroevolution. Macroevolution in the mathematics sphere is laughable. That's really interesting, because all my math teachers believe in evolution on a macro scale in college. Some of them were professors. So I thought that they listened to a lot of mathematicians in order to get their professorship. Like, you have to listen to a lot of different mathematicians. So to come out of that and still believe in evolution, they would have to be pretty stupid. Oh, they're just doing their job. So they secretly believe that macroevolution is bullshit, but their job is to represent that they believe in it. I hadn't heard of this conspiracy theory yet, so I'm just catching wind of this one. You're the first I've heard of that one. Microevolution turned into macroevolution. Well, isn't that like a ship of Theseus argument? When is a thing not a thing, but the other thing? But species is a term we as humans created to group things that behave in a certain way, you know what I mean? So a thing could change and 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 change. So like, when as humans do we say, oh, that's enough change that we now say that's now a new species, right? Like if I have cows, and then every generation of cows is just a tiny bit different than the last one just because of genetic variation, right? Like we live close to a nuclear power plant, so there's a lot of genetic mutations on my cow farm. He's about to say we rode on dinosaurs, though. That's the problem. He's about to counter that with we rode dinosaurs, and no, we totally did exist alongside dinosaurs. This is conspiracy theory nonsense, Hoist. I can't platform this. I can't platform this. If you continue with this shit, I'm gonna have to either rule you a deep troll. So let's say there's not many genetic mutations that don't harm the animal, but I have a lot of cows, okay? So I have 10,000 cows, and then 4 of them survive. And now they have a genetic variation that allows them to not be genetically harmed by that radiation. This is a conspiracy, Hoist. Because again, go to the previous argument then. Where did humans come from if they didn't exist alongside dinosaurs? That's not what I asked. Where did humans come from if they did not exist at the same time as dinosaurs? No. Dude, Choco, pause. Pause. Do not allow him to pivot. Do not allow him to pivot. Because your question is the most important one to dismantling this bullshit. And I said that it would just get rolled over. But the rolling over is going to be very important. Stop pivoting. Where did humans come from if they didn't exist at the same time as dinosaurs? That's all I want to know. If you answer that, we can move forward. If you pivot, I'm just going to ban you. You have no idea. You have no fucking clue. I do know. We fucking evolved from primates. Mammals existed. The mammals turned into primates. The primates evolved into humans. I do know. But that education was all just a conspiracy, right? All my biology courses that I took, where my biology teachers talked about macroevolution, that was all just, stupid. All my professors, they're just morons. I'm not even engaging with this conversation anymore. I'm finding something else to do. Okay, these are done, so I can delete that. Profane, Pathway, Grimshade. Are these all done? Where's BitTorrent? If I type BitTor, Stupid Windows 10 like tries to search the internet. Why would you not? Why would you not be able to find it if I type BitTorrent, but you can if I type bit? That's just ridiculous. Okay, all of those are done. So all of these can get moved to this other folder. Is the folder's open in another program? Ah, skip it. That's right, because this one was an ISO. Right? But where is it? Because it says it's open. I don't understand. Oh, well, sure it would, Choco, because then you could do the, what's that fallacy where it's like if the Earth were an inch further or closer to the sun, life wouldn't exist, but like because it is where it is and life exists, you can say, but yeah, life does exist. Multiverse is the same thing. If you have 1 trillion universes where life can't exist and one where life exists, that universe gets the pleasure of asking the question, well, how is it even possible that there could be look at the probability that we could exist? Well, yeah, the probability was run. And you're the one that does. So I think that multiverses definitely help the argument of macroevolution. Well, it doesn't help the argument of macroevolution. Macroevolution happens either fucking way. Macroevolution is how you get complex chemicals. I mean, I guess you could have universes where physics doesn't work, but life can't exist in those universes, so that universe never gets to ask the question, how is it possible that the odds state that life could exist in our universe? Well, they don't, because your universe sucks, and it couldn't support life. Yeah, we already live in that universe, exactly. Choco, your and I's disagreement is over in metaphysics. You and I are on the same fucking page here. We're on exactly the same page here. Hoist is the one who's gone banana apeshit, and I'm just not even gonna go into that. When I was in biology, we did this really silly, very silly, but very fun experiment where each table put a cloth over the table that was a different cloth, right? And then you would take paper of different colors, it was confetti, and you'd spread it over the cloth. And then the teacher turned the lights down, and he said, I want you guys to each grab 10 pieces of confetti at random. And we did it. And he's like, okay, now I want you to take the remaining confetti and spread it out again. And then he turned the lights down and we did it again. And after 3 or 4 times, when the lights would come on, the remaining pieces of confetti on the table were the same color as the tablecloth. And he was like, do you see how being the color of your environment can help you survive predators? And then how over a few generations, there will not be any bugs that aren't that color because they all got eaten. And it was like, oh, wow, hey. And he's like, right, that's how evolution works. Just multiply that times, 1 billion. So yeah, yeah, it was a cool little experiment. Like, it was very silly, but at the same time, for people in the class who had no concept of like how, survivorship kind of works, it really was an eye-opener to them. They were like, oh, fuck. Now I get why it evolves into a red bug and not a yellow bug. It didn't evolve. All the yellow bugs got ate. It was just, we can have any color bug at the start. The bug just had no genetic factor for picking what color it was. It was just, I'm born any color. And then because we kept eating any of the ones that didn't turn out red, yeah, I'm good. I'm down to keep going on any other topic except for that fucking mind-breaking evolution stops working if you do it over a long enough period of time fucking argument. In the meantime, I am installing like 50 games on my new hard drive so that I can get all of them off my old hard drive. So when I was a kid, I used to chew my nails really, really bad. I still do chew my nails really, 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 really bad. So my mom started putting like clear nail polish on my nails, and like, so that way I would chew it and it would taste all funky and weird and I would stop. So I'm trying it out. And I was like, let's get black. And I'm a pretty femmy dude. Like, I like having, I don't know, I like certain traits of the female field. I like having long hair. I have jewelry in. Like, I usually wear these big dangly earrings. I've painted my nails before, but this particular time was actually done because I want to try and stop chewing my nails, and I figured if I painted them, it would help. However, I don't require that reason in order to paint my nails. I've definitely done it many times for no reason other than just fashion. Goth is a really small term. And that's why I was like, that's a pretty high school term. Because like, those kind of labels fall off more and more every year of your life. And inevitably it's just like, look, I'm an adult who chooses to look this way. I don't hang out with a group of other people who look like this. We don't all hang out behind the school smoking cigarettes and listening to goth music. Even if I, at home, listen to goth music, being a goth kind of requires I be part of a group. And at this point, it's like, well, not right now, but let's rewind 3 or 4 years. It'd be like, look, I have a full-time job. I go to school full-time. When I go out to drink a few drinks with my friends and go home. I'm not trying to be part of any social group or club. Now, I'm disabled and I just sit at home all day. So I just do whatever the fuck I want. And I was like, I think it'd be pretty cool to paint my nails. But I just wanted black, and the only pack I could find at the dollar store, because I refused to spend more money on this project than $1, was one that included, it was black and red. So I was like, well, let's do one nail on each hand red. That'll be fun. So here we are. You like how men look more? That's fine. And that's why I kind of get this whole like new gender is not sex perspective on things, because I've always been very androgynous. Are you familiar with the term androgynous? I don't know if you're from America, first of all. So I might use terms that aren't obvious if you aren't from America, or if English isn't your first language. But you speak very, very good English. But Denmark. Okay. Do you know what androgyny is? You like eyeliner, but it's not cost effective. Well, I mean, but is it cost effective for women? No. But they just do it, right? I should put some eyeliner on today. Should I? I can go put some on right now. I have some in the bathroom. I can go put some of my makeup on. We can have a full goth day. Personally, before I run off to put my makeup on, so that you can have a better understanding of me and who I am, I will tell you what I do identify with, right? Because I said, like, I don't identify with a group based on my look, which probably is pretty goth, if you consider it, right? I play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, right? I love Dungeons and Dragons. That has spun off into me loving to paint miniatures. For example, since he's right here and I've been showing off lately, this is Harthox, the Green Dragon. And I made him, right? Like, I made this little guy. So I make miniatures, I paint miniatures. I really love doing that. I smoke a lot of weed. That's something I do. I could definitely identify as a pot smoker because marijuana really, really helps. He's a forest dragon. Exactly, yeah. He's a green dragon, and I made him into like a moss-themed dragon. So he's got a little moss hanging down from him, and he has the power to make a thorny briar grow up around him. So I put the little sticks all around him because he has that magic. I'm disabled. I have an illness called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which I talk about so often that I actually keep an image here to show people. So this is an explanation of the illness that I have. All my joints are stupid as fuck. And if I lift something heavy, oh my god, it's painful. I'm in pain all the time. This is what I take every morning. And then I've got this here, which I keep with me, which is my lunchbox full of more medications. I also take these. This one, I got these guys here. So in order for me to walk around and be like a regular human, I have to take a lot of medications, which means that I'm in a constant battle and a constant fight against the American insurance system and the American doctors, like the way they handle things. I'm always arguing and fighting against these things. I have mental health issues. So as well, I'm always arguing with and fighting with doctors and receptionists and stuff like that in mental health places. So on the stream, we talk about mental health a lot and physical health a lot. Have I always had it? Yes, but. So, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome is a genetic issue, but the type that I have, which is type 1, all right, we'll roll back one more step. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome is an issue generating collagen. Your collagen does not generate in a way that binds together very well. So it just kind of like falls apart, right? So type 1 Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, the collagen that makes up your veins falls apart. And all your blood just leaks into your body and you die. Usually this kills you by age 3. Type 3 Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, the collagen that makes up your other organs is wrong and it just fails. So your guts, your stomach, your intestines, your kidneys, your spleen, they just disintegrate and all of that falls into your body and you die. That usually kills you by age 7. Type 2 Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, the cartilage that makes up all your joints and your nerves. This usually doesn't affect you until age 30. So my grandmother and my mom. My grandmother didn't start feeling it until she was 50. My mom started feeling it when she was 40. I started feeling it when I was 28. So at about 28 years old, that's where my medical records start saying that I'm going to the doctor saying that my lower back really hurts. My knees really hurt. My wrists really hurt. My elbow really hurts. Like all these things that are joints that really hurt. So they send me to an orthopedic. They send me to get an MRI, get all the x-rays. They do the blood work. They send me to a back surgeon. He looks at me. They look at everything and they cannot find anything wrong. Nothing is wrong with me. Ooh, shit. Hey, homie. Yeah, I meant to respond to your message. Yes, I can meet up with you today. I'm free today. So if you want to meet up now, you can head on over. Okay. Bye. Oh, you shithead! You could have helped me out, man. All right. All right, buddy. Same time, early in the morning. Got you. That'd be awesome. I would really appreciate that. Like, let me know when it happens. And, well, I guess it tells me. It says such and such has hosted you. And then I can, like, hi, guys. My name is Mr.Bones. I'm here to point at this ad and tell you to go to Shop Mr. Bones. Every day? Every day? I'm on every day, too, anymore. I'm going to just say I started Twitch 2 weeks ago. Yes, my account is like 4 or 5 years old. Yes, I did stream 3 or 4 years ago and had followers. But my account was dead for so long in between that I'm like, ooh, okay. Hello? Who did you ask for? I think you have the wrong number. No problem. Have a good day. Is this Letitia? Who? I do know it's special because I end my stream and go to bed. So that you come here to hang out with me, I appreciate it. I should have been like, yeah, what up? I'm Letitia. Oh, that Letitia. No. I'm also Letitia. My name is just happens to be Letitia. But I went to Stanford University. So to just wrap up for you, Choco, you know, I only call you Choco because I don't know what Theobroma? Actually, no, she didn't. So I kind of feel like maybe it was like a debt collector is what it sounded like, because I heard other people talking in the background like a call center. So could be that, could be fucking we want to sell you some garbage, could be I shouldn't have gone to debt collector. That was actually pretty racist of me. So now I'm adding other examples that would not be as racist, because assuming it would be a debt collector because they asked for a black person is wrong. I just want to wrap up with you, Choco, the point of what I was saying. So yeah, for me, it's not lethal. It will never get better. It will only get worse. It got worse each generation of my family. So my grandmother, my mother, and then me. And now I've had it worse than any of them. There is no cure. There is no surgery. There is no anything. They're still doing research on it. I have an appointment in 5 years from now to see this geneticist and spit in a tube so that they can confirm I have Ehlers-Danlos type 2. Yeah, dude, check it. We were just talking about this. You missed a whole conversation about them. So I have a confirmation via exclusion, which is why I bring up that concept a lot when I'm in arguments. or confirmation via opposition. But so we've confirmed I do not have anything else. So I must have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Dude, that would be amazing. I would love to get an exoskeleton. I went to the doctor and I was like, look, doctor, when my medicine is on point and the weather isn't bad and I haven't exhausted myself, and when all of these conditions when all of these conditions are met, I'm able to walk and jump and fucking do whatever I want, right? But when that's not the case, I'm really fucked up. Can I get a handicap parking pass, and can I get my insurance to help get me a wheelchair? And she's like, no. I don't want you to have a wheelchair, because when we give people wheelchairs, they get worse. Because they use them, and so their legs deteriorate. I go, well, I would only use it on days that I can't walk. And she's like, yeah, still no. I want you to get up and walk around. I'm like, so let me get this straight. If my friends all want to go to a carnival, and I go, oh, I want to go with you guys to that carnival, but I can't because I hurt too bad, so I'm just going to stay in bed. That is better than me going, I want to go to the carnival, but my legs hurt, so I'll use the wheelchair. I just want you as a doctor to tell me that that's better. So I argue with my doctors a lot. And she said, yes, it is, that I need to go to the fair and just walk around anyway. And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna. So I went to a thrift store and bought a wheelchair. So now I have one. Yeah, but it doesn't have leg rests. Boo. But yes, like a fucking cyborg. Dude, the day I can upload my mind into my computer, I'm gone. I'm out. I do not want this body. I don't want it. You can have it. Science can have it. I just want to turn into an internet being and fade away. I don't believe that you can transplant your mind into a computer, but I believe that you can copy it. So they're going to do it. They're going to transplant my mind, and then internet me is going to pop up on the screen and be like, just kill him. Just kill that one. Just kill that guy. And then they're going to kill me. But internet me will still be alive and looking at porno. How you doing, Elite? What'd you do on your stream today? No, we don't. We don't know shit about consciousness, really. We're getting better at neuroscience, but neuroscience is fucking weird. I really like this one little factoid I learned. There's an area of the brain, if I'm remembering this correctly, called the Wernicke area. And if I put a nail through it, and then I go, hey, use this hairbrush, you'll be like, okay, cool. Show me how you would use that hairbrush. Well, you would take it to your hair, and then you would comb your hair like that. Take the hairbrush away from them. Say, show me how you would use a hairbrush. And their brain just farts out, just cannot do it. Cannot go, well, you would take it and you'd put it through your hair like that. Their brain cannot invent a fake object and show how they would use it if they were using it. That whole process is, if I remember correctly, the Wernicke area. And damage to it causes that. What? Yeah, that's super weird. What I also think is really weird, okay, maybe we're not going to watch it on stream. There's a video called You Are Two. And what it says is, I don't know, I haven't looked at the actual study. The people who have bihemispherical separation, when they get a lobotomy? Is that a lobotomy? They cut the two halves of your brain apart. They do this for certain people because it reduces their seizures. But what happens is, it seems as though the two halves of your brain represent two different individuals that are communicating in a very strange way. One side of your brain interprets things and then sends the signal to the other side of your brain to take that interpretation and turn it into language. So one side of your brain is a mute, but it can send signals at the other side. The other side can't really think of anything, but it can talk about whatever. So if you put a piece of paper or whatever between their eyes and you show them an object over here and you say, "What do you see?" They'll be like, "I have no idea." And then you'll be like, "Draw what you think you see using your left hand." And they'll be able to draw the shape of the object. They can draw it. They know what it is, but they cannot say what it is. It's really weird. People who've had bihemispherical separation are a really weird study into psychology and into neurology. And this is my hot take, right? This is my opinion alone. And so I can't really defend it because it is just an opinion. But I think memetics is going to be an extremely important factor in understanding psychology in the future. Not the passing around of memes on the internet, but memes as in packets of ideas or clusters of those packets or clusters of those clusters as transferable viral-like entities. Studying memetics on that level is going to be really important to psychology, I think. That's my hot take of the day. I still need to put on eyeliner, huh? Now we're looking goth. Hold on, we can upgrade this further. Now we're looking goth. Now we're looking real goth. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good. Good. This is my true form. You're not my real dad, okay? I need my hat. You're not my real dad! You don't get to tell me when dinner time is. Alright? You got that? Christopher, I'll never call you dad. What doing? Right now, we're playing dress up because I'm bored as fuck. Hiya. Oh, alright, alright. 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 Hey, wait. No! Damn it. I've been looking for this black dress shirt I have because then I could have worn my bolo tie with this. Would have looked real snazzy. I've got a white dress shirt. Let's turn this into a different kind of costume. I'm dressed up for dinner, Dad. But I'm keeping my eyeliner on! This is who I am, Dad! I never actually had a dad around, so I never had this argument. I didn't even have fake dads. I didn't even have fake dads to argue with and tell them that, like, they're not my real dad. Will I go out with it? I've gone out like this before. Hell yeah. This is like a Wednesday night going out outfit. Now we'll keep that undone. We'll keep it undone. We'll keep a more relaxed environment around here, right? We don't have to do our vest all up, do we? I think we do. Damn it. This button just got messed up. All right. We looking extra fancy today. Yep. The full cowboy attire. I'm trying to do this little tie-up thing in the back. There we go. All right. Now, I heard there was someone in here who wanted to play some poker. Now, I don't usually gamble with Lady Luck, but you done just caught me by chance, having come across a few incomparable items of value as a windfall from my great deceased aunt. And so you see me before you here tonight, not a gambling man, but a man who wishes to gamble. How you doing, ma'am? So if you would please, go ahead and deal them cards out. We could get our night off to the most wonderful of festivities. I need some poker cards. I need poker cards. All I have are tarot cards. That's not the same at all. Let's sneak the microphone up here. Let's sneak the microphone. No, because then I'm never going to be able to walk away from the computer. So we're just going to leave the microphone right here. All right? Microphone's there. Everyone's happy. This vest is a little tight on me now. I've gained a little bit of weight. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, it's just making me sit with good posture. Ma'am? I'm gonna take a picture and send it to my mom. She'll be so proud of me. Oh, she'll think it's fucking hilarious. Moby. What you doing? What you doing, Mobius? We need some saloon music. Saloon music.
Howdy, partner. How you doing today? Welcome to the Mr.Bones Saloon. Perhaps I can get you some from the well, or we have the hard stuff if you're a man of wealth and finesse. Now listen, son. The turkey is something your mother handles. You know I don't dabble in that cooking nonsense. That's for the lady folk. This is how they danced back then. Woo! I would be happy to procure you the shot which you have requested, my fine sir, but first I must see an equal proportionate amount of wealth placed upon the table commensurate with the value of said shot. I have had 1, 2, 3, and many more villains take off after serving them such liquors as I own, and they run on out the door. Now, if you would be so kind as to present your currency, I would be obliged to fill your whiskey shot.
I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I doing this? Who am I?
$5, sir. My, that's nearly enough to buy the whole establishment. You can have any shots you want from any of the liquors you see upon these shelves. Here's your whiskey shot, good sir. Enjoy.
I'd be a good old Wild Westy barkeep. And old Wild Westy saloons, they always had prostitutes too, so we need to get some of those.
This is actually pretty chill music. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of digging the saloon tunes. I need something to drink. They did not have cans during this era. Shut up, dogs! I found this bolo tie for like $10, and I was like, man, that's a sick bolo tie. I'm gonna pull this off somehow. I have another button to go. Oh, this is the worst button. Okay, there we go. We're unarmed, sir. Now, please, don't get violent with any of my patrons here. I'd be happy to assist you in acquiring any of the wealth you require from my vaults. Let me just lead you into the other room here, and let me grab some of that money and bang, 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 bang. Don't worry, folks. You know what I feel like? I feel like, who is that actor? Charlie Chaplin. Like a silent film, you know? We can do it. We can do it. We can make it into, here we go. Here we go. I hope you're ready for full on. Shit, is she already here? Hello? You're here? Shit. Okay, I'll be right out. Bye. Okay. I gotta run my friend to the dispensary. So I'm gonna go like this. So I'll be back. Bye.